everybody. Today I want to talk about sleep. Sleep is probably the number one most important thing you can do to improve all aspects of your health. Why is that? There isn't any aspect of your health that's not made worse by lack of sleep. In fact, the World Health Organization has just labelled chronic lack of sleep as a probable carcinogen. Think about that, a probable carcinogen. How many of you listening to this think you get enough sleep? What is enough sleep? Enough sleep is probably between 7.5 to 8 hours every night. And it's actually not possible to recover from lack of sleep. Even 1 hour's loss overnight will affect you for days and sometimes weeks in advance. So what happens when you're asleep? Your brain and your body, they detox. During the day, during all the activities you do, through all the brain work, the creative stuff, through the conversations you have, through the stress that you might feel, through all the movements you do with your body, all the liver work, the kidney work to detox your body and clean it out, that builds up waste materials and they don't always get taken away or flushed out during the day. What happens is during the night, your body cleans all that up, your brain flushes itself out. It's almost like the sewer system just gets flushed through, but that gets stuck in the body. And if you don't have enough sleep, your body can't actually carry out that process. And all the bits and pieces, the toxins from the day start to get stuck within your body, and they build up and they build up and they build up, and they can lead to disease and illness and just not feeling fantastic. So symptoms of lack of sleep might be brain fog, lack of energy, general aches and pains in the body, confusion, memory loss, digestion all over the place, irritability, lack of emotional stability. There's not one bit of your body and your brain aren't affected by not getting enough sleep over a long period of time. What can you do to help yourself get enough sleep? There's a number of things that are possible. Number one is go to bed at the same time and get up at the same time every night, so your brain and your body get into a rhythm. That doesn't mean go to bed late and get up late. The old wives' tale of an hour before midnight is worth 2 after really does ring true. So go to bed early, go to bed before 10 o'clock and by the very latest 10:30, and get up early, get up 6 o'clock in the morning. 8 hours is enough, you don't need any more than that. The number of people that can actually survive on less than 6 hours sleep regularly is, get this, big fat zero. The research shows that 0 people can remain healthy long term on less than 6 hours sleep. So what else can you do? You can get rid of your devices at least 2 hours before bedtime. The blue light on your screen just wakes your brain up. It blocks melatonin production, which is your sleep hormone, and that should come into your system from about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Get rid of those devices, or at least put them on red light spectrum so your brain thinks that the sun's going down and gets itself ready for sleep. Don't drink caffeine more than 12 hours, I mean that, 12 hours before bed. It sits in the brain and it blocks your sleep hormones for 12 hours. It's like a dam breaking, you get a massive flood of them in when they should be easing in gently from about 4 o'clock. Don't eat a heavy meal within 2 hours of bedtime because you don't want your body concentrating on digestion, or just concentrate on sleep. Meditate before sleep. Drink warm drinks that have soporific properties like chamomile, valerian, lavender. They all come as teas. You can even rub them on as essential oils mixed with a carrier oil. You can rub them on your forehead, you can rub them on your skin, and those scents will allow your brain to calm down. Magnesium is fantastic for helping you fall asleep, either as a supplement or again you can get it as an oil that you just rub on before sleep. You can even take herbal sachets or pouches into bed with you and just pop them under your pillow, and that calming scent will just allow your brain to calm down. Breathing is also good. Now there are people out there whose brains just will not shut up. All the people I get coming in who say, I just can't sleep, my brain won't shut off, it just keeps going and going and going. There's a couple of techniques you can use for that. Meditation, as I mentioned, is fantastic. Breathing. We all have to breathe. We all breathe unconsciously. So become conscious of your breathing. Start to link your brain to your breathing rhythm as you're lying there in the bed. Concentrate on the breath in and the breath out. And the breath in and the breath out. And the breath in and the breath out. And that metronomic rhythm starts to calm the brain down. And the fact that you're concentrating on your breathing means your brain's not flying on off on all sorts of subjects all over the place. It's concentrating on how you feel within your body. It calms it down, calms it down, calms it down. What else can you do within the bedroom? Well, you can make it as dark as possible, even to the point of wearing an eye mask. Your brain needs proper dark to sleep properly. It also needs to cool down, so paradoxically, if you take a warm shower just before you go to bed, Your body will have a cooling effect afterwards, and it will cool the body temperature down. Later on in the night, it actually cools down even more, and just before you wake up in the morning, it warms back up again. So what you can do is also set your heating system on, so it comes on an hour or two before you wake up, and your body's going to warm up, and it's going to bring you back out of that deep sleep cycle. So recap that. Relax your brain before bed by getting rid of the screens. Don't take caffeine or heavy foods close to bedtime. Do calming activities like meditation or breathing exercises. Take a warm shower, a warm bath. Drink or take something that's soporific to help your brain to calm down, like chamomile, valerian, lavender, magnesium. Make the room as dark as possible and keep it cool. Open the windows. Now, there are obviously people out there who are exceptions to these rules, who like a warm bedroom, who are cold people. You have to play to your strengths. You know you better than anybody else does. So play to those strengths. Don't just go with the norm. You know what works for you. Work into that and do what works for you. So take these wee tips away from it with you. Take away the fact that sleep is probably the number one most important thing that you can do to improve your health in all areas bar none. Sleep well. Thank you.